What's up? What's up, everyone? Mark King here, and this is shows how crazy everybody is, right? This whole leftist cult nonsense. They drop to the floor and pray for diversity gods. Academy, which no one should watch, to implement diversity standards for Oscars, which no one should watch. Eligibility set Best Picture at 10 nominees. Okay, so the different ways to approach these things, right? It's diversity really bothers me. It's just a term. It's like a catch-all term. It's meant to say if you don't believe it, it's you're a racist in some way, right? That's the bothersome part. This is from USA Today. This is by Kelly Lawler, right? So before we get into this article, let's just have a slight little talk. Like, this is stupid. First, we shouldn't be watching and praising these I don't want to be religious, but these godless freaks. These untalented, godless freaks in Hollywood. Yeah, not all of them. A few of them are really good, like James Wood, excellent man. But anyway, this is this okay. So, in the Dasley part of this is like a bit of a again. I keep saying it. It's a bit like communism, right? It's Marxism, right? Well, you're eliminating the people who don't believe in this stuff, right? So you already casted them aside as enemies and how do I say it's lessers, okay? Then you're going to try to promote people or promote things based on not talent, not ability. I don't give two f's if a white supremacist creates something. I could care less. Great, I can watch it and enjoy it. But again, fair is fair. What if you have a movie with just black folks? Is that considered diverse? I bet that's not a part of this implement diversity standards. I just hate these things, and people just stand up because it sounds so idiotic to everybody, but the woke community, the celebrities, they don't believe in this stuff. They literally push things that they're told to push. Okay, they know how to be well paid. Okay, they know what to say and how to say it. The Academy is making big changes to its stuff and Oscars. On Friday, national conversation. Oh boy, about the maybe we should call it a suicide. The Academy announced sweeping plans aimed at swiftly furthering its diversity and inclusion initiative, including setting the Best Picture category to 10 nominees rather than the fluctuating number started in 2021. Again, I don't watch these things. Changes you are going to affect known as the Aperture 2025. Okay, nonsense. Eligibility for the awards will soon include inclusion standards, task force, industry leaders, and point again. When you have these nutcases, again, so I keep saying these nutcases were placed in different areas of America, and then they found other nutcases, right? So this is why I keep saying this is what the communists think. This is what they say liberals are basically natural communists. They don't have to be indoctrinated, right? So when a communist is placed in a position, he simply has to find a liberal, right? And you can tell who's a liberal. You can tell who drinks soy. You can tell who has the colored hair. Who has the little nose rings. You know who they are, okay? All right. You can see a real man walk down the street. He has a different walk. He has a different demeanor. His head's held high. You know. He doesn't look like a fake nerd. You can tell these things. So this is why these people, what they do is they hire other liberals. That's essentially what happens. So communists, this is how they kind of those are the useful tools. Okay, that's all this is. All this Academy Award nonsense is just liberals, right? And those who don't believe in liberalism would just pretend. They don't seem to understand exactly what they're doing because they're bright. The Hollywood. Probably measure the IQ of each Hollywood star probably below 90. To be honest with you, you know, it's what they are. Anyway, other elements of the initiative included setting up an inclusion advisory committee, hosting forums. Goodness, this is all wordy nonsense. Did a woman write this? Kelly, probably. I know it's 2020, but it's very wordy. It's a very wordy piece. It doesn't get to the point. Anyway, the limits take effect in 2021 term. Blah blah blah. They will sell out reserve. This is just nonsense. I don't care anymore. This is just bullshit stuff. Again, this was once a respected thing, right? When you start having allowing people in there just to meet a certain criteria, you're setting up a Marxist how Marxists do things. All right, that's all this is. This is just Marxism, right? In increments, it's going to increase more and more unless these people are defeated. Okay, you defeat these people at the polls. All right, that's what you have to do. These people are awful, each and every one of them. Okay, I'm hoping and I think America has turned against it, but it's really hard to tell with polls, because people don't want to say things honestly simply because of this type of people who go after them, get them fired. This is why people have to do things anonymously. It's a shame, people have to do things anonymously, but reasons like this is why you have to hide your face. I don't have enough bank to say these things and share my face, for example. I don't. Anyway, alright. Share, save, subscribe. Again, these people are evil. They're all awful. The Academy Awards suck. Nobody will watch them. And I think eventually the numbers will get so low in the next 3 years or so. They're just going to simply put it online. There's no reason to keep it on broadcast television anymore. Nobody's watching. At least that's my belief system. Alright, take care. Share, save, subscribe. Thumbs up.